Okay, am I live?
Working. Working.
I'm live. Okay, let's pick up where we were before. I've not made much progress since I last streamed. Uh, where did I get to? I got this guy moving. That was it. No, not Apple Music every single time. Let's get a bit of lo-fi going on. Um, and where was my notes? That is not the right notes. I'm being an absolute noob. I have no idea how to use Apple Notes. How'd you go back to previous notes? Edit add link. What? How'd you get the sidebar up? View show folders. View show. Did I accidentally delete my notes? Oh my god. So how do I see my other notes? Oh, because this is like a scratch pad maybe? View. Am I being stupid? Oh my god, what a waste of time. Anyways, I've lost my notes. So what do I want to do? I think I've almost got all of the movements. Okay, moving down right's still not working great. Let's get that fixed. Run down right. We can reference this. So down right is 7. 256? I think it was 256. Yeah. Run down right. Wait, why is that one there? Oops. Sweet. Okay, so I've got all of my directions working. So it'd be nice to have like an attack animation. So we got this. So many of them. So cool. Uh, okay. So let's do the easy thing and get a. I wonder if it makes sense to have another animated sprite. This is like movement animations. And then maybe if I do attacking animations. Is that a sensible thing to do? I'm gonna give it a go. Why doesn't this give me my animation panel? Sprite frames must be set in the frames property. Sprite frames rituals must be created or set in the frames property. That's weird. Okay, let's just do it all in here. Just name that this again. Let's just call this attack down. Guessing this is going to be attack down. Where's his sword? Are you serious? You have to pay for the sword? You have to pay. Oh man, that's so annoying. Why would you do this to me? Boom. Well, I can just make it look like he's punching someone. That's fine. Um, Wait a minute. So my basic attack. Ah, well, let down. Oh, I see. It does say here knight 3, knight only, sword knight, sword and shield. So that's how you make money, eh? It's only $3. As well with this. Okay. Um, okay, so we got this attack. So I think what we need to do is connect in attack with the project settings, input map, and then let's add in attack. Let's button that to spacebar. No, should be control. Maybe? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go about a slash man. Handle animations, physics process. So, let's just do it like this for now. So, attack. Attack. What's that sound? You know what? That's bound to that. I'm just gonna change the input map to. I actually didn't know I could do that. That's actually quite useful. Okay, so buying that to control is not a good idea. But command instead. Is it not attacking? Yeah, why is that not working? Does it look so jank? Whoa, what did I do? Why is that not animating? Oh, because it needs to be. Because you need to be moving. Oh, we need an idle animation. So it's just like never stop playing the animation. Would be the best way to do it. So let's go back over here. So we need an idle animation. Nope. This is why you need state machines. It's attacking. Actually, wait. This is such a hack. actually makes the whole browser, makes the whole game actually crash for 30 seconds. So that's not going to be good. Right. Okay, how do we do this? Source code. Is that even a weight? Okay, let's try and remember how timers work. Timer. Alrighty. Don't even need to do that. There is 100% a better way to do this. I'll be blown away if this works. Kind of works. Not sure if this is the best way to do it, but it does the job. Oh, hey, Riazi. The game devin is going okay. Godot is making sense, but I'm just writing a whole lot of spaghetti code right now. I'm just trying to get stuff working at this stage. There we go. We have an attack animation. We can get more attacking animations going. At this stage of game dev, working is the final form. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just getting this little character moving just warms my soul at this stage. Baby steps, right? Baby steps. Okay. What's next? I think I need to figure out how attack boxes work. If I can map... Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to break it down into very small bite-sized problems. So I've got animations working, I've got movement working. Now I gotta get an enemy on the screen and I gotta like be able to punch it. That's my next goal. So, this is how I've been learning. Straight to YouTube, Godot, attack box. Let's see how other people have been doing this.
The project files I will be using in this video. It contains the finished code for this project, but also the sprite that I'm using here. So if you want to follow along, I invite you to download it. What we need to do is to create new kinds of nodes that represent hitboxes and hurtboxes. I'm going to double click on my sword to open the corresponding scene and want to do...
Nice. Share your work, man. Love to see it.
Something like this. When I press Ctrl A, I want to be able to search for a hitbox node and just create it. We have one done in this project, but we're going to code our own from scratch. To achieve this, we have to create a script file. So I invite you to right-click on the practice folder, click New Script, and enter a name like my...
You gotta celebrate the wins. because otherwise you will just lose your mind.
Hitbox, which I'm going to copy and click create to create the script. Double.
All right. Let's have a look at your work. Whoa, I'm already loving the pixel art. This is cool. Like, I'm following you straight away, dude. Nice. So you built a sort of farming sim-ish thing? Ah, like with a Pokemon twist? Very cool, very cool. Oh my god, this game looks so comfy. I love the art style. Oh, this pixel art, man. This is so nice. Where's the game? I want to see the game. Is this the game? Ludwig Jam. This is so nice. Sweet. So you made all this pixel art yourself? This is amazing. If my game ever goes anywhere and I have money to commission you, you're right at the top of the list. I love pixel art like this. What's happening here? It's so cool. Right, I'm gonna revisit this. I have 15 minutes left of this stream. I'm gonna understand the basics of these mealy boxes, but thanks for sharing that, dude. Love it, love it.
We'll click the script file to open it in the editor, and the first thing that we want to do is to set the type to extend area 2D. Areas are the basic kind of node that detects physics interactions in Godot. Like the player is in front of a chest, you press a key, you open the chest. But they are perfect.
Ooh. Man, this looks so dreamy in this game. This is so cool. I would definitely be keeping up with your development work on this. Is this an ongoing project you're working on?
Perfect for things like hitboxes and hurtboxes. Then to create nodes based on this script, we have to create a new line that uses the class underscore name keyword, followed by the name we want for our node. And as soon as you've done that, you can already go in the editor, press Ctrl A, and search for my hitbox, and you'll see
Keep it up.
Node is right there. All right,
Hustle.
so let's keep coding. We want to do two things.
Keep on with the grind.
Create a variable to represent the base damage or hitbox, because the hitbox is responsible for dealing damage, so it should hold the damage. And then we're going to change the default properties of that node, and that's why we're making a script. We'll keep it simple in this video, but
love it. This is why I stream, just to chat to people like you.
Area 2D node to talk about physics, layers, and masks. If you go to the inspect on the right and expand the collision category, layers and masks appear. These control what this node will collide with. And for our hitboxes and hurtboxes, what we want is for them to just detect one another. Precisely, we want hurtboxes to detect hitboxes, and that's it. And so typically you change these layers and masks to filter the collisions in your game, right?
I'm still trying to find the art of chatting to people on streams and learning at the same time. It's an interesting balance, but
project for you.
I'm figuring it out.
We called it the game.
This is all new to me.
And layer 2 is going to be for hitboxes, right? And so what we want precisely is for the hitbox to be on layer 2 and to have no mask. Why? Because the layer represents the category of physics objects this node is part of, and the mask represents the category of physics objects it will detect. That's the general idea behind these two. So if I go back to my hitbox script, I'm going to do these two things. Collision layer, I want to set it to know which value to use is by hovering over the collision layer. You can see it says bit 1, the value is 2, but it works with powers of 2, so bit 3, or bit 2 rather, would be value 4, and so on. Then it gets to 8 and 16 and so on. Right? And for the collision mask, sorry, I'm going to get back to my hitbox script, and for the collision mask, we want a value of 0, which will turn off all the collision masks. So that's our hitbox script done. Then we need the hurt box, the one that will attach to enemies to receive damage. For that, right-click.
I'm hoping this is all applicable for 3D objects as well.
This one is also going to extend from area 2D, and we're going to give it a class name of my hurt box to be able to create nodes based on this script. Okay, so this one will work a bit differently. We're going to create an init function, and we want it to detect the hitboxes and to receive damage. For that, we're going to set the collision layers and masks to complement the hitbox. We'll say collision layer is equal to 0, and collision mask is going to be equal to 2. This will allow this node to detect my hitbox. Then we will use a signal so that when a hitbox hits a hurtbox, we detect that and deal damage. I'm going to add the ready function and call connect, area entered. I'm going to connect it to this node, and I'm going to call on area.
This video is not syncing in. It's going with my head. I think this is the video I watched before. This one I watched and I said I was going to come back to.
Our solution here will be in 2D, but the process will be the same for 3D. Here's how to make it work. So we're starting here with a character who has
yes, this is what I want.
And whenever the sword goes out, we want to detect that it hit something. And we'll want to do that with an area 2D, but we only want it to be active during the frame when the sword is swinging right there, but not after. And so we're going to do that with our animation players to make sure that enabling and disabling of area will match the frames of the animation.
Okay.
And we can also do that with the second attack here, which has a slightly different pattern.
So my animations are jank as fuck.
So
this is going to be very interesting.
I'm going to add an area 2D. And I'm adding the area 2D as a child of sprite because when we move the sprite, we're using the scale.
Oh, he's using animation player, but I'm using an animated sprite 3D. Is this going to be a problem?
-1 to reverse direction when we move to the left.
Oh no.
So this way, our hitbox for our sword will flip also when we flip the character. And so we're going to add a collision shape to this, and we're going to use a rectangle.
Okay. Just going to try this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, why am I doing 3D? It's because I'm working on a little proof of concept with a friend, and we discussed doing 2D, but we want a really fluid action RPG where the movements feel really smooth in kind of 8 directions. So we're building a 2.5D action platformer slasher kind of game, and this is me just trying to figure out the building blocks of how to do that. So if I show you my actual game, we want it to feel like a 2D game, but we want the movements to feel like a 3D game, if that makes sense. Maybe this is too ambitious, but we're seeing where we can get to.
And so this is the hitbox for our sword, which is obviously going to need to be a bit smaller. And we can advance the... There we go. We can advance...
Collision shape. Yeah, I don't know if it made sense to me, to be honest, but I'm glad it made sense to you. It's all very nebulous and in our brains at the moment, but hopefully we can like make this into a reality. Let's see what happens. Collision shape 2D. Okay, so is this what I want? Guessing that needs to be a child of this. So a shape must be provided. Animation players will work with 3D, but the shapes will be different, I think. Yeah, I don't understand how any of this works at this stage, but maybe it will work. Oh, I actually already have a collision shape, that's why. No, yeah, you're very good at the 2D stuff. Stick to your strengths. I've been trying to push for making this just a 2D game, but we are pushing ourselves and taking our leap into 3D maybe before we can actually walk. And if this all gets too complicated, we probably might revert to 2D. But let's just see when our brains explode. What am I doing? Okay, so I already have a collision shape, but I'm not doing anything with it. Okay. So did I put a... Did I put a shape on this already? Oh, right. Oh, okay, yeah. This is supposed to be the hurt box. So I need... oh yeah, I got ahead of myself here. So this is the collision shape hurt box. I might just label that. And I need a collision shape 3D for the hitbox. That's what I want, yes. Okay. Are we using Blender for 3D? No, yeah, so this is the thing. So because it's a 2.5D game, we're gonna bypass a lot of 3D work by using sprites. So we're blending 3D movements with 2D pixel art. That's the plan anyways. And that way, we don't need to mess around with 3D models and animating skeletons and things like that, because that shit's hard. That shit's really hard. The friend I'm collaborating with, he's a very good artist. Never done pixel art before, but hopefully can figure out how to create some interesting pixel sprites to use. And we're going to try and put it into a 2.5D 3D game. Doom style or full 2D? What do you mean by Doom style? It's not an FPS. And still needs to work. Lol, that shit's hard. What, as in 3D, or what we're trying to achieve? I mean, 3D world with 2D everything. Yeah, I don't know. I think the game we're trying to go for is what's that game called? It's a cat story, whatever it is. No, not cat story. What the fuck's that game called? Is it Cat Adventure? No, what the hell is that game called? Anyway, I'm blanking on it. There's a few game with a cat. There is a game with a cat. It's a 2.5D, not Stray. It's an action game. Octopath is 2.5D. Yeah, no, very similar to the art style of Octopath. Yeah, yeah.
Animation player until we see it where we want it to be.
Shit.
Right? And we can see it starts coming out. And maybe we'll pull this back here.
Let's have a look at this.
And so
yes,
the area
yes.
this for the sword to damage.
Who I was and what I've done.
And then
this
over here on the
exactly
frame,
is what we're trying to go for.
This collision shape is disabled, and we'll keyframe.
Let's go for this. So we want to blend 3D movements in with 2D pixel art like this. I mean, Octopath, yeah, this is the art style is so awesome on Octopath. It won't be anywhere as close as this, but it's a similar concept. Yeah. Different gameplay to Octopath, more of a hack and slash style. Imagine the art style of Octopath with Dead Cells. Ever played Dead Cells?
On my second run through Dead Cells, I made it to the last basements are the blood that pumps through its heart.
So imagine Dead Cells with the Z-axis going back and forth. Astral Chain. Isn't that a Switch game? Astral Chain. Yeah. This has been on my list of games to play. Yeah, that's
Or
a.
the blood that pumps through its heart.
Yeah, that's a bit of a digression. Yeah, no. Dead Styles with Octopath style 2.5D is definitely what we're going for. But Astral Chain looks cool. Man, lively on chat today. Thank you for everyone joining into this stream. This is so cool. I've only been doing this for a few days, and this is very encouraging to see everybody engaging. This is super fun. It is completely destroying my flow, though. Chatting, looking at YouTube videos, trying to make this game. This is an interesting experience for sure. Thanks, Razy. I'm not even trying to get engagement. I'm just trying to document my journey, and also have a tiny hard drive on my laptop. So I don't want to save all my videos directly to my laptop. So I'm just streaming to save myself disk space, and I can just upload it to YouTube. So this is all out of pragmatism. Yeah, I'm new to the game dev community. I'm from web dev land, so I'm really enjoying the encouragement. Thank you, Still Needs Work. You are very encouraging. You can use Handbrake to compress video files. Yes, I'm aware of Handbrake, but that's effort, you know? The Godoters. Is that what we're called? That's cool. That's cute. Is this what I want? Maybe something like this. Okay. Oh man, unfortunately I only have a few minutes left of this stream, but I've made some good progress. The main thing I've done today is just getting the rest of my movement animations in. Look at this guy. I really wanted to get my attack hitbox working, but at least I got the attack animation working, which I'm quite happy with. It's still janky as fuck, but this will do. This will do. Realistically, I don't think I'm going to get anything done for the next 4 minutes. But yeah, happy to chat a bit. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna end my my dev work for today here. Might pick this up a bit later today after work. Work on more collision stuff. Get some enemies coming in. Yeah. I'd be happy with that if I can get that by the end of the day, or maybe the end of this week, who knows. Sometimes I'm way too ambitious with these things. I think I can get everything done within a day, whereas realistically it takes so much longer and I burn myself out. Thank you, Still Needs Work. Thank you, Trap. Cool. Thanks, everybody.